therapy, dog. Deal with the shit like we do, bro. Why would you want to fix the shit that make you different? I got anger issues that make me cool as shit. I got a homie, he's schizophrenic. That nigga cool as shit. I don't want him to change that shit. He be talking to mad people, ain't nobody in the room with him. That shit dope. I'm like, yo, look at this nigga, yo. This nigga, he mad interesting. Like, I hate when people try to fix the cool shit about him. I went to therapy a few times, and I ain't like it because I feel like she was trying to get me to snitch. She's like, oh my God, your dad's in prison. How's that make you feel? What the fuck you mean? What you think? I'm supposed to be happy the nigga in jail? Like, what? Asking me dumbass questions. Want me to go to therapy and solve the cool shit about me. I got anger at you. That make me cool. You step on my sneakers, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. That makes me different. Now, I don't like that my generation be like real soft about shit. Like, nah, get in trouble like the rest of us. Figure it out. I hate that shit. Like, you know what else I hate? I hate on the news, they do this thing when people die, they like to say they passed away. Everybody don't get the passed away shit. That's for babies and old people, not for niggas. Not for niggas that shoot in shootouts. That shit, you know, he lost. It's not, he didn't pass away, he lost the shootout. It's not a pass away thing. He was shooting back and his gun wasn't good enough. He lost the shootout. They love saying that shit. Nigga, 25-year-old whole gang member. Oh my God, Darrell Johnson has passed away. No, he lost. His gun didn't work the way his enemy gun worked. I don't know. Anybody in here suicidal? You laughing? I'm serious, nigga. I want to know who the nigga that owe me a drink. He not gonna drink it. That nigga suicidal. I'm not suicidal, but I got a friend, cause I'm getting older, so friends just open up about past trauma randomly. One of my homies said he used to work at a suicide hotline. I said, what the fuck you mean used to? He said, yeah, it was just too much. Like, I couldn't take it, and I just quit on the job. I'm like, what you mean you walked out and quit on the job? So you telling me a nigga called you with his life on the line, you was like, nah, I can't handle it no more. And you just walked out. What the fuck? Nah, that's not one of them jobs you could just quit like that. Listen, I know this nigga personally. I would never call him for advice. I couldn't see someone calling him with their life on the line. That don't make sense to me. I told him personally, I was like, listen, I feel you, because that's a tough job. It's one of them jobs you don't think about it, but it's really tough. I can't work at a suicide hotline. I'm too goofy. You call me with your life line, I'm gonna make it worse. I ain't gonna lie. You like, yo, bro, my mom's in drugs, my dad's in prison, my whole life's fucked up, my job sucks. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. It's really crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Now I feel you, bro. That's tough, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You like the third caller with the same problem. I'm not gonna lie. What you want me to do about it? And I like to eat at work. Yo, can you imagine eating food and a nigga calling you with his life on the line? Like, he just, like, dude's mad and sad about, like, you want to kill, like, the gun's right here, it's my chain, but I want to kill myself. I'm like, yeah, I feel you, bro. That's tough. But these wings, it's mad good, yo. They breathtaking. It's wings, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the suicide hotline had the same number for years, and they recently changed it. So there's a bunch of people calling, they just can't get through, and they didn't get the update. So now they're like, I called the number, no one's answering. It must be a sign. God must want me to kill myself. And I personally think God don't like you if you kill yourself. I feel like you don't go that. Wow, that's crazy. But must be a sign from God. I personally don't think God fuck with you if you kill yourself, because God's like, I have one job and you gonna do it? What? Taking my fun away and shit. I don't know. Suicide's weird. What else is weird? I don't know. Y'all be on the Citizen app? I be on the Citizen app. It's like the best show on TV. Just watching niggas do crime in real time. Shit is fun as hell. I be knowing niggas, they be calling me their job's done. I'm like, word? Why you gotta tell me about it? Citizen app is weird because now there's a new feature on the app that lets you know about pedophiles in your neighborhood. Shit's mad weird and creepy, yo. Like, I thought I knew some niggas and I saw them on the app. I was like, fuck. I feel like it's weird to have an app tell you about pedophiles, right? Because like back in the day, you had to go door to door and let people know that you fuck kids. And I feel like that's hustling backwards. That's what got him in trouble. He was going door to door, fucking kids. That's a weird dynamic. Just knocking on doors like, hey, my name is Chris Johnson. The government said if I'm a pedophile in your neighborhood, I gotta let you know I fuck kids. I ain't stopped fucking them. I just gotta let you know. Like, wow. I just had you over for dinner. It's a weird thing to meet you, man. You still gonna make it to poker night, though? Pretty weird. I think it's weird that you have to go door to door and let people know you fuck kids, because like if you do anything multiple times, it's gonna get annoying. But like the first 20 doors, you like mad excited to let people know, like, yeah, I gotta let you know I do this, you know, just to let you know I'm trying to get help. By that 100th door, like, yo, go ask the neighbors what the fuck I do, okay? Tired of telling y'all niggas about my business. I fuck kids, so what? So what? Tell your kids to get away from me. Let's see, I had something else though. Oh yeah, I thought when I started comedy, I thought that comedy would get me away from like dangerous. Like I used to do street shit, so I thought that would get me away from doing street shit. And for some reason, comedy takes you to the worst neighborhoods to do a show. So now I gotta make these angry hood niggas laugh. Ain't shit about their life funny. So I'm trying hard to make niggas laugh. Recently, I had some weird shit happen. I used to break in houses, right? This is I lived in Virginia, I lived in New York, I used to break in and shit. I recently did a show at an apartment that I had broke into before. It was the weirdest situation because the dude was so nice. And he don't know I've been here before. So like he walking me around the place, showing me everything. I'm like, yeah, I know, nigga. Fuck. Let me show you where this shit's at. I brought it back. Because the show went great. Like the host do everything. He bought his drinks, got his weed money, everything. But he showed me around his crib like I ain't never been here. I'm like, I've been here mad times. You just was never here when I was here. Weird dynamic. Shit like that always happen. Like I don't know if y'all know about like street stuff, but like like when you do street shit, you think it's cool, like the shit you saw on TV and then you do it in real life. But like this shit never works the same way TV showed it. Like the shit I did in the street was so weirdly funny. I'm like, why the fuck did this happen? Like I remember one time, me and my brother robbed the store, and then during the robbery, he started trying the shit on. I was like, this is not how it was supposed to go. Like we robbed the sneaker store, we about to get this shit, and then I look to my left, this nigga's trying the shoes on. I'm like, why the fuck? And then he's getting mad at the price. He's like, why these shits cost so much? I'm like, nigga, aren't we robbing? This shit's free, right? Like, stupid ass crimes. Let me see, I had one more shit. I'll leave on this one though. I'm trying to see how I can set this one up though. I don't know. Yeah. I've also been robbed before too. Raise your hand if you've been robbed before. Raise your hand if you did something back. Pussy ass nigga. Just let a nigga rob you, don't do your get back. It's the best part about it. Like, yo, wait till next time. You know, it's just crazy. I got robbed one time, man. This shit was crazy. This was in school. You ever got robbed by a nigga and then he wore your outfit better than you? So now you asking for pointers? He's like, yo, like, I want my shit back, but like you wearing it better than me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Right, that's my time. Yeah, Phil. I'm not too.
Give it up for Lord's Reese. Hilarious. All right, so we have got Danny Fallon in the hole. We got Ben Callahan on deck. Once again, it's a 2-drink minimum. If you want to perform, you have to buy 2 drinks. So we're coming to the end of the list. So we've got some more acts to go, some amazing stuff. This next act I'm super stoked to have here. We met at Elizabeth Street Garden, which runs a great reading series every other Sunday during the summertime. If you haven't been to Elizabeth Street Garden, you should go check it out. It's an amazing place, and they're kind of fighting with the city because they're trying to shut them down. So support them and give it up for this next pony. He's a really amazing guy. Give it up for Tony. We're so stoked to have Tony here, baby.
Thank you, Matt. Everyone give it up to Matt. I mean, to have this energy for 4 hours, it's amazing. And you guys are also here. Just keeping the artistry going. Excellent, excellent. I'm gonna get on the piano here. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little poetry. And yes, August 20th. That's the next Elizabeth Street Garden. Woo! Check it out. Yeah. And I kind of partly did this because I want you to come.
Oh yeah, baby.
We're doing this. Okay, so people were talking about everything today. It was great. Woo! Awesome. It was great.
Hell yeah.
You know, this is a poem called The Horse Song, and yeah, it talks a little bit about grief and how it can manifest itself throughout your lifetime in different ways, from when you were young and when you end relationships throughout your life. So it comes back. Call him Horse. Now I sing the horse song. Let me fall back. Before you got whacked with that tennis ball. My bad. Whew. No need for bloodshed. Mine's internal. And I forgot about that special dress you wore. Tired of rehashing the memories we bore. Instead, I address the compressed mess with a craft that allowed me to express my confessed yearning through paper-mache masks. I was only 10, learning and burning to find my own melodies. Like Lali, as if I go night dreaming, stars twinkling. See what's in your heart, it's the beginning. To find my own melody, played for me at birth. Absorbed Beethoven in the womb. Lately, been conducting too many symphonies by the tomb in that month of June. Gotta start something and start it soon. Unlock the bloom. Send sound vibrations. Ancestors prove to decode the rune. Come here, come. We're going into the cave. Poland, Ireland, home of my ancients, Slange, yes, just when I was still young, his hand held my neck just firmly, guiding me like an oxen's yoke. Over the hill I bound, I lope, planting seeds with words filled with hope. To the sound of music, and as the pastures of the past of my mind go tick, 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 tick. Goes the time, goes the time, goes the time. It's coming on, it's coming on. We all have to go through it, yes, yes. And it keeps clicking, it keeps clicking, but days keep going. Like in New York City, as we keep flowing, the water's coming. It's not gonna stop, and you're gonna keep letting it rock. Your soul keeps minding its own business, but everyone out there has so many brothers and sisters. I'm not gonna finish because there's a rhythm out there of a mare racing through the meadows and his hooves go click, click. Thank you. Hey, how much time do I have?
Maybe like 2 minutes.
You wanna
Yeah.
up here? You do something
Yeah.
on the piano?
Sure.
And
Yeah. I'll just, sure.
maybe we can do something for Ashley. Is it Ashley's birthday today? I met happy birthday, Ashley.
It's Thursday, but
It's Thursday. I met Ashley yesterday at the garden. I was waiting for this guy here, but you know, he's coming next time.
Absolutely.
And she was so nice, and she gave me one of her zines, and I was looking through the zine, and I was like, wait a minute, that's Matt. And we hadn't even talked about her going out with him, and she goes, oh yeah, I've been going out with him. And I was like, what, you're going out with Matt Proctor? I was like, cool. And I asked her, you know, we started talking about Matt's amazing series that he's had. And I remember, probably this time last year, he was talking about, hey man, we gotta get people together. We gotta get creatives together. We gotta get artists together. We gotta put poets. We gotta put stand-ups. How can we get poets and stand-ups to perform together? There's such an intermixed world. And I said, okay, cool. Let's do this. And he said, I'm gonna do it for however many months until I leave, maybe. I'm so glad you didn't leave. You keep it going. So, we're gonna just do a little quick thing. Happy birthday on Thursday. 2 days from now, what's gonna happen then? We don't know. Lights are flickering, night dreaming. It's all in your heart. Dancing in our minds, in our hearts, in our feet. And we're playing under our fingers, under our lights of ourselves. We do it right, and we are holding on. Inside the KGB aura, the verbs and the nouns and the things and the adjectives and everything is coming inside the composting of our bodies, and oh, they lights, yes, they flash so bright, and you are inside it, so it will not live until you give it life, bite, hype, might. It's a beautiful night.
Give it up for Tony, everybody! That was so amazing. Give it, oh my God, it's at Elizabeth Street Garden Magic, baby. Woo. Check out Tony every other Sunday. I will be there next time. We're going to save this garden. We're going to do it. They're not going to stop it. The poetry will save it. Give it up one more time for Tony, everybody. Thank you for inviting me up. You're beautiful. Okay, I think we've got Dylan Storey in the house. Hell yeah. So we got Dylan Storey in the hole. I'm just going to do a role play real quick with you guys. So get ready for that. I'm just going to do a roll call. I'm going to call people's names, just see kind of where we're at. I've got JP, I don't think is here. Angel Lugo. John Alcabaze. Jaxn. All right, Jaxn, thank you for sticking around. Paul Henri. John Ajada. Andrew Steiner is not here. Eric Kaplan, not here. Diego Mata, not here. Sir Hobby Dar, not here. All right, I think a lot of people are not here. So, okay, so anyway, Jaxn is here, though, so I will mark that down. Okay. We have Dylan, the awesome Dylan Storey in the hole. We got the hilarious and truthful Danny Fallon coming up on deck. And this guy is just one of the best. Love this guy. We're so stoked to have him back. He is hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. Give it up for Ben Callahan.
Yeah! Woo!
Great Ben Callahan, bro.
Thank you. Give it up for Matt, everybody.
Woo.
Thank you. Oh, touch that. What's up? That sounded pretty good. I don't know. Got a couple keys on that. Anyway, we're good. We're good. Who here does drugs?
Woo.
All right, Evans. No, it's. I was talking to someone. You ever talk to someone who does? They explain their theory or their strategy. Like I was talking to them, they were like, I do cocaine, but then I smoke some weed to balance it out, and then I do a little bit of booze and a tiny bit of ketamine. It's like, dude, just don't do anything. You'll be normal. That's you're getting to normalcy with all these insane tactics. You know, just take a melatonin, dude. It's fine. You know what I mean? Or jack off or something. Anyone here tried NoFap?
Yeah.
Do we know what that is? Yeah, Danny. What day are you on? Are you doing it now?
Yeah, I am.
What day are you on? If I
Day 8.
You're on day 8.
Yep.
I've never got past day 2. It's like a weird thing, like a video game. I'm like, give it. I wish, you know when you could have a friend come to your house and beat the level? I wish you could do that for me. I'm stuck on level 2. But I tried it the other day. I don't know why. I just, you gotta change something when you're this perverted. You know, you're desperate. I got to day 2. I knew something was wrong when I found myself searching for AR-15s on the internet. I knew something was, okay, that's never gonna be said again. And that's gone, thank you. In the trash. But no, there's nothing to that. I failed the challenge, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know how you do it. I just, I wake up and my dick is, I'm like knocking over things in the kitchen. That's how fucking hard I am. I don't know how you, anyway, okay, that's not a good visual. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm sick of is people when they get caught doing heinous crimes, when they break out the fucking walker. Okay, Weinstein, you really think that's gonna save you? You see this, right? They're now suddenly, like Cosby needs a wheelchair. What is that tactic? That's the most half-assed thing. 60 counts of brutal rape. But, Your Honor, his ankle is a little off. He needs this device suddenly to walk to rape his victims. Your Honor, all right, sorry. I just did a show. I produced a show. It was a piece of shit, this show. No, do not fucking clap. I'm done with it. I quit the show. That's how bad it was. It's a piece of shit. I invited Matt. Thank God you did not come to this. I swear to God, it was embarrassing. We only had one group in the crowd. It was a family with a 4-year-old daughter. So that was not good for comedy. But my point is, I didn't know. Some comics showed up and they were like, can you put us on? I was like, I don't care. And there was a black guy called me racist because I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name. The confusing part was, his name was Cornelius. Doesn't that make me an ally? That's the whitest name, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like it wasn't a racist thing that I didn't know his name. I just didn't know him. But I am racist, but you wouldn't know it based on the name thing. You know what I mean? All right. Cornelius. Oh shit! I hit the piano again. My friend, you ever talk to someone and they update you on their life? I hadn't talked to this guy for a year and a half, and then he called me, and he was going on and on, his whole fucking story. He got attacked by raccoons, he had a colonoscopy, and then I was like, dude, I gotta go, I'm at the place, and he's like, oh dude, I also got engaged. What the fuck? You did 20 minutes on raccoons to start with the engagement. Also, his mom died, so he was just, you know, I guess he thought that would be his closer. You know, like with comedy, you want to end with your strongest bit, but he ran the light, so I had to. I was like, yeah, that's great. I gotta go do nothing. I find I'm always rushing in the streets, and I have absolutely zero appointments. I'm angry at people because I'm rushing to nothingness. But I guess that's a metaphor for life. Speaking of the drugs, I know this guy, he was talking about how he did so much acid so regularly that it got boring for him. Which is, number one, crazy. But what is that like? Are you just tripping balls and you're like, oh dude, the same wizard again? Come on. I saw you last week. What the fuck? Yeah, you changed up the robe, but it's still you with the fucking crazy eyes. I'm like, anyway, I did a lot of acid when I was too young to do the amount I did. I did it during school hours. Nothing breakthrough. You can tell I haven't had some ego-killing event. I'm a total prick. You can tell by my act that I'm a small-minded asshole. But no, I remember I met all my doors. I know it sounds weird, but like I realized they were alive, and I like had a conversation. That's what I remember. I was in my room alone, and I didn't know what to say. I was just like, hey, you guys have been doing a great job. You guys don't get enough credit, man. It's been, hey, it's nice to meet you. I would inadvertently shake their hand every time I went to open the door, but I never really looked past the greeting. Okay. Dude, nothing needs to be stapled. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, paperclip.
Paperclip is even fucking too far, but if you gotta do it, paperclip. Don't gold me, I gotta staple this. Fuck off, okay? They don't even do that in Congress. Do you know this? They have bills, it's just a stack of papers. They don't even bother, well, they don't have a stapler big enough, but like, what happened? What if a window's open in Congress and the bill blows around? Fuck it. We didn't even read it anyway. The kids don't need that type of milk or whatever it was. We don't care. Let's just have an elite pedophile sex party. Let's go. Anyway, so fuck stapling. That's really that. I hear people sometimes, people try to act poor now. They think it's cool to have a poor origin story. Have you noticed this? Everyone wants to, oh, I grew up poor. Even, you talk to a billionaire who grew up in the Upper West Side, I grew up upper middle class. I was like, dude, you had indentured servants, bro. That's very, very upper or middle class. I don't know, like everyone wants to be poor. This person told me a story, she's like, when I moved to New York, I only had one suitcase. I came here with a suit. I was like, yeah, but you took a plane. It's not like you went through Ellis Island. What do you mean? Yeah, you had a carry-on a fucking giant plane company and you watched a movie. Alright. Yeah, these origin stories are insane. Like, I'll hear someone say, it's like, I just came here, all I had was a Ziploc bag full of dust. And then I sneezed, and I lost it all. I lost everything I owned. It's like, what are you talking, you know? I notice people will say, I'm broke. I hear that a lot. Real poor people never say shit like that. They have poor sayings, like, I'm trying to make ends meet. When you hear that, that's, oh shit, they're poor. And by the way, the ends are always this far apart, you know what I mean? They'll never make them. I'm just punching down at the poor, I'm sorry. I did grow up with a little bit of, tiny bit of cash. I owned a property, but no, like someone had a yo-yo the other day in Bushwick, of course. They have yo-yos now over there. No, but anyway, and they were like, do you want to try it? I was like, dude, no, I grew up with real toys, dude. I wasn't raised in an orphanage. A yo-yo? But I tried it. All right, this is a lot of, we're going all over the place. You ever try to become a regular somewhere? Like at a cafe, I tried this for 2 fucking guys. I'm a little upset. 2 years I tried. And by the way, I got a simple order. It wasn't like some complex derivative structured product CDS order. which I don't know what any of that meant, but but anyway, it's a cappuccino. And then I finally got the, the courage to walk in one day and say, hey, I'll just have the regular, She's like, sir, what do you want? I don't have all day here, come on. The whole line saw, I was so embarrassed, I almost cried, you know what I mean? You know that feeling like tears just start to well up? I was like, just a cappuccino with some cinnamon. Sorry. So, it's like getting friend zoned at a girl that you thought you've been making progress with for like 9 years. She's warming up to me. Yeah, she's fucking that other guy, but like I helped her move in, so. Alright. So, I don't know, man, it's, I went up to somebody, or a couple, and I said, hey, to the guy, I said, you ever say this? Hey, you're a really good looking couple. You ever say that to someone? I said that, and in my mind I realized, what I mean is I want to fuck your girlfriend. I don't care, and I wish you died. I don't care about you. I would break up, please, because I want to fuck your girlfriend. That's all that means. So if you hear that from someone that looks like me, just be a little bit uneasy. Protect her. No, I don't know. All right, GoFundMe's controversial. You never see this, like the community gets together and it's great. But here's the thing with GoFundMe's: there is an average that's established. Okay, $20. Okay, it was cosmetic. $20, cosmetic damage or something. Then you got one motherfucker who donates $200. Why are you doing this to us? You're making me look bad, asshole. $200. At least go anonymous with that shit. Okay, that was really just horrible. That was. No, it's good to give to the endangered. Wait, I need a GoFundMe, just no cause, just please. Just generally, you know the deal with me. There's nothing specific, but just look at my life. All right, I'm gonna end on, this is an attempt, okay, just get, you know the term jerry-rigged? Do we know this term?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like in newspapers, so it's a widely used, it was in the New York Times, I read an article, and it was in the New York Times, so it's like a widely used term. The origin of the word is insane. It used to be N-word rigged. That's the actual origin of the word. And they my question is, who's Jerry? That they were just like, you listen, we can't say the N-word, just Jerry is black, just say Jerry. Like, we should all stop using, was that a lightning bolt or what? We should all stop using that word. Okay, that was a woke take. Right? Am I wrong? Okay. Alright, I can't end that. That's I'm alienating you. I did the right, oh fuck. Oh, okay, I'll just end on this real quick. You ever talk to someone and they refer to their dad as father? Have you heard that? That is a bad sign. If you have the same relationship with your dad as Luke Skywalker, there's a problem. Remember Star Wars? Okay. I lost you on Jerry. It's totally understandable. Give it up for Matt, everybody. I love you. Thank you.
Ben Callahan destroying here in the late hour. Give it up for Ben Callahan. Amazing. All right. We've got a lot of things in the fire. We got a lot of big plans. All right, so 1 year, I wrote one line every day for a year. Here is today's line, August 8th. Intimates of the divine landscape. Keep hearing the voices. All right, so we have got just a few left, everybody. We have got Jaxn in the hole. We've got Dylan's story on deck, everybody. Give it up for this guy's great comedian. We are so honored to have him back with us. Give it up for Danny Fallon.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Good to be here. Yeah. Good to be alive, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to tell the truth tonight. Is that okay, KGB?
Yeah. Woo!
Can I just tell the truth?
Yeah.
I just, I don't know who I am. Do you guys really? Come on, I don't know. It's like, I just can't keep having the same personality, Yes, I did drugs for 4 years and I'm a drug addict, but that can't be who I am for the rest of my life, I've been sober for almost 9 years. Can't, you know what I mean? I gotta find other shit to talk about. You know what I mean? Well, I haven't jerked off in 8 days, so that's what you get into. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, because, like, I know I'm a comedian, and I gotta just keep saying I gotta play the hits. And people like good heroine stories, you know? Because you guys live boring, uninventive lives. Where you never stuck a needle in your arm. You never made mom cry. Okay? So you don't know about real grief. You know?
Yeah.
Like I used to take ecstasy and just see what happens. What happens is I dress up like a woman and masturbate to my own ass. You know? I used to take ecstasy and not talk to women. Now I don't take ecstasy and I don't talk to women. You know? But I try, you know? I haven't jerked off in 8 days. And truth be told, it's just superstition. You know what I mean? Like there's this idea that if you don't jerk off, it'll make you more confident. And it doesn't. It does not. I quit masturbating and watching porn because you can't keep watching porn if you quit masturbating. During COVID, for 264 days. No nuts. No. You know how insane that is? You guys, that's crazy. Like I don't know. I did it because I guess I have erectile dysfunction. I don't know. I don't really know. Like that's a weird thing to be like. I believe because you have to believe that you have erectile dysfunction. You know what I mean? You have to take a leap of faith. Like all these things, you have to. I am an alcoholic. I am an addict. I have erectile dysfunction. Like you have to believe. Like you have to. But why? Why invest the emotional energy in believing I have erectile dysfunction? I do have a lot of empirical data that I do have erectile dysfunction. That is true. I have met up with some attractive women, and my cock has not showed up. You know what I mean? Would it have been better if I said penis? Was the cock a little too hard of a word? No, I mean 2018, man, that summer was rough for me. I was coming to my own sexually as a man, you know? I was attracting women, but I was not able to perform. It was tough. My friends thought I was gay. I thought I was gay, you know? I'm not gay, I'm just mentally ill, you know? You ever realize that? You ever realize you just wasted your friend's time in your 20s? Turns out I have OCD. One of the symptoms of OCD is you question your sexuality because you have an over-analytical brain. But anyhow, so I haven't jerked off in 8 days, so... And the idea is right, like the idea is like, so I'm probably gonna go home and masturbate. Because, you know, like, to be honest, I thought I was gonna see someone here that I thought I had a vibe with last week. And I was like, you know what, let's save the nut, you know? And they're not here, so, you know, I'll just take care of the business. It gets sad, you know? I don't want to jerk off anymore. I'm tired of jerking off. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to jerk off. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What are you gonna do? Be angry? Dude, during those 264 days that I didn't masturbate, one time this is where I was at in my life. I was driving a Honda Accord, and I had been T-boned. So I wasn't able to get in on the driver's side. I had to get in on the passenger side, because that had been the side that had not been T-boned. That's where I was at, right? And I was leaving the gym, and I hadn't jerked off in a couple of months, and I'm all revved up, and all of a sudden I realized, where's my water shaker? And then I was like, oh crap, I must have left it on the top of my car. So I just, in the middle of traffic in like a mall, I just stopped my car and then got out of my passenger side, and someone was honking at me, and I was like, fuck you, you know? And then I got the water shaker off. I don't remember exactly what happened, but you ever just think like none of your memories are real? You ever just think that you made up all of your memories?
Yeah.
You know, like you were doing that poem earlier, and it was like making me think about my childhood. And I remember my dad, we were doing baseball, and you know, like however you know, doing baseball, and he was like, keep your eye on the ball, son. And then I got hit in the eye with a baseball. And I'm like thinking about that as you're doing the poem, and I'm like, that's not a real memory. That's way too poetic. I definitely made that up. You know what I mean? just telling the truth, man. Just telling the truth here tonight. So yeah, you know, I got a dad. He calls me a lot. He called me today. We were talking about things, and he said, "Did you know physicians are saying that space and time isn't real?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember that. We went over that last week when you called." But it's just like, he was like, because I just didn't say anything, and then he was like, "You weren't listening." And I was like, "I'm listening. I don't know what you want me to do. If space is, like, I'm already too theoretical as it is. I need to get a job and pay bills. I don't have a job. I don't have any money. I don't have time to think about how space and time isn't real. My life is too theoretical." You know, I've been thinking about reincarnation a lot. All right. And because I think that's the only thing that makes sense. I think I'm just an old soul. I think I've been here before, and I haven't been happy in like 40 lives. Even when oh, that's what I wanted. You know what? Fuck this. I've done this before. I want to talk about love.
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe in it. I don't think, you know. It's bullshit. It's so bullshit, and everyone fucking knows it. Marriage, weddings. I gotta spend my weekends, my cousin's getting married. And you know what? I don't even want to say it, but you know what? I just don't believe people, man. Because I'm the guy that people call and say, "I hate my girlfriend." I'm that guy. I've heard too many shitty things, and then the person marries them anyhow. You know what I mean? Like the best, you know what's good? Being single, because then you can always fall in love.
Yeah.
You know what's not good? Being in a relationship, because you always wonder, is there something better out there? And statistically, probably. Most likely, you didn't meet your one true love at your job. You know, or in your high school, where you just happen to be born. You know what I mean? Like, so you gotta scour the entire earth and fuck everyone. And when you're 80, make a decision, you know? Hey, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. Give it up for Matt Proctor. Give it up for Danny Fallon. The truth, the truth, the truth.
About love and everything else. Hard drugs, it's all there. Give it up for Danny Fallon one more time. One of the greats. All right, so we're coming to the end of the list. We have Henri Shield in the hole. We've got Jaxn on deck. We've got Noah, Jacobs, and Henri closing us out. If I missed you, send me a message. Send me a message. We are coming to the end of the list. We are wrapping it up. It's a 2-drink minimum. Thank you all for hanging out. So we've got Henri Shield in the hole, Jaxn on deck. Give it up for this next act. We love having this guy back. We're so stoked. Give it up for Dylan Storey, making their triumphant return.
Yeah.
All right. So he said, "Welcome back," because you know, been here before, but I don't usually write unless I'm sad. So let's give it up for sad. All right, Matt. Give it up for you too. Woo! Sometimes I'm home or on the phone, but I can't be off the throne for very long. My energy will be missed. She won't be kissed. They won't be inspired to accomplish their list. Desires remain, yet my freedom is fleeting. But people will laugh when I'm jokingly speaking. I love to see them smile as my soul slowly starts leaking. Much like the giving tree, it's me everyone's taking. Into the crowd I am fading. I can't be gone. It's impossible to replace me. But everyone is trying to fake me, claim me, love to hate me, define me as something that ain't me. So they can box me up if they know how to arrange me. Solitude allows me to sort who's who, the real from the fools, the facts from the clues, whether it's me or it's you. Woo!
10:30.
Yeah.
Mouth open, rib showing. Only a taste. Your love's potent. Time flies, your eyes dry. Nothing matters when all you can do is try. Our hearts feel, but your mind fears, regrettably pushing away what was once near.
Yeah.
Woo! I wrote this one like 12 minutes later.
Yeah.
My heart is torn from riding the fence. Meanwhile, my mind is scorned from several regrets. My body is tense, and I remain indifferent from the smiles it rejects. My instincts only know is protect, self-defense. Look at that poor soul. I don't want to be next.
Yeah.
Woo! This one's kind of really bittersweet as well. It's sad when a bright light goes dark. I have so much to say, but I'm afraid to start. Thin ice is an understatement, walking on water tension, but hope makes it harder than pavement as I tiptoe with devastation, admitting several stops for contemplation, of reconsideration, using alliteration. Vacating the heart is no simple task. But what's on the mind can be easily put in a cast. Broken yet reinforced, waiting for time. Left to right of the things I've wronged from right. Fight, freeze, or flight, you'll always be out of sight. But near, never out of mind.
Yeah.
And I have some like honorable mentions that I wrote on a coloring book.
Yeah.
I might just read another one. Fast talking in hopes of you forgetting the subject. There's words I mustn't say because your heart will be the subject. Before I answer your questions, I must reflect. Every sentence I speak, you're trying to dissect. I weigh out my options, yet I can't figure out what's next. If it weren't for the sex, I would have already left. When I'm gone and you miss me, please don't read about me in the press. I'm trying my best, but even then you'd stress. Until I'm stressed, you take what's right and leave me with what's left. Every time I want more, you ask for less. Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Yeah.
Give it up for Dylan's story. Those were amazing. Do you do Elizabeth Street Garden reading? You should totally do this reading. It's every other Sunday in Elizabeth Street Garden, and it's a beautiful location. It'd be great. I'll send you the info. So it's every other Sunday. It's like 13 days from now. Hell yeah. All right, give it up one more time for Dylan's story. It was amazing. All right, so we just have 3 amazing acts left. We've got Noah in the hole closing us out with Henri. We have the hilarious Ari Shield. Can we get Jaxn up? Jaxn is going to entertain us. Give it up for Jaxn, everybody. Been waiting around patiently all night.
No problem. Do you plug in or? I'll see what's left.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jaxn.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thanks for still being out here.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool.
Woo!
This this is the tight crew. They don't know what happens now. Let's see if I can still do this at 1:30. The last one was a little sad, so this one is a little newer, but it's happier. Woo! Wish I could do that about you, 'cause it's what you deserve. Don't sacrifice any of your life. The only thing I want from you is time. While I'm off chasing my own dreams, sailing around the world. Excuse me, guys. Sailing around the world. Please know that a part of me will always be yours. When you cry, a piece of my heart dies, wondering if I'm part of the cause. You don't ask for no diamond ring, no delicate string of pearls. That's why I wrote this song just for you. To leave, fulfill someone else's dreams. I wish you nothing but the best. You don't ask for no diamond ring, no delicate string of pearls. That's why I wrote this song just for you. I do like part of one more. Just for this,
Yeah.
Are you guys getting feedback? I feel like
It's a little bit, yeah.
that's all good. Hear my father on the radio. He sings, take me home again. 300 miles from the Carolina coast, and I'm tin and bones again. Sometimes I wish I could get away. Sometimes I wish he'd call. Am I that lonely tonight? No, I don't know. There's just something say. Oncoming headlights through the mountain mist. They're too close for comfort, and there's way too much at stake. So turn the radio down. Roll the windows up and say to myself that I thought I'd be a better man by now. Am I that lonely now? Oh, am I that lonely tonight? I guess so.
Give it up for Jaxn. Sounded beautiful. Oh yeah. Do you have a Spotify or anything, or?
No, this is actually my first time performing in public.
Wow. Hell yeah. Sounded beautiful. Yeah. The guitar, the song's great. Give it up one more time for Jaxn, everybody. Thanks for coming out. All right, so we've got it's Ashley's last week. But she's going on break, so this is the last Easy Paradise with Ashley. We're so, what are we gonna do? It's just, it won't be the same, but, so we got Noah on deck closing us out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this next comedian, very funny guy. We haven't seen him in a while. We're super stoked to have him back. Give it for Ari Shield, hell yeah.
Keep it going from that, everybody, and all the amazing performers. Jaxn, Dylan, you guys are fucking awesome. Yeah. Thank you to all of you for sticking around to the end. I really love this bar. It's the place where I learned the word zine. Never heard that word before in my entire life until I came to the KGB Red Bar. So thank you for that. You know, it's cool. It's cool to be in New York. New York. I'm pretty sure this is the greatest city in the world. I've only been to like 4 other cities, but I'm telling you, I think that arrogance is what makes this the greatest city in the world. Just because the people here think that it's all about positive mindset, you know. But it is scary sometimes living here in New York. You know, this is the only place I've ever lived where people don't tell you good night. They tell you get home safe. Everywhere. I lived in Baltimore for 4 months. We said good night. Yeah, I don't know. Everywhere else, yeah, I don't know. I grew up in like suburban Rhode Island, so like everyone I knew like had a home. You know, when you get to New York, it's scary out here. It's fucking scary. What the fuck else do I have? Yeah, I don't know. It's like I think it's stressful being here, and I feel like I'm stressed all the time. And my buddy was like, what are you so stressed about? Every life is good. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like maybe my dad died today and nobody called me yet. That's a real, my dad's 92 years old. This is a fact. I don't know, like he might have died. I don't know, tonight might be the night. What if tonight's the night? I'm standing here. What if he's dying right now? Just all of a sudden, while I'm on stage. That'd be fucked up. Guys, this is the 1 a.m. So you get dark shit. You get dark fucking shit. Yeah, I applied for a diversity scholarship. I told them I'm bisexual. What are they gonna check? What are they gonna be like? You can only take this improv class if you suck a dick in front of us. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I kind of want, I don't know. Sucking a dick is a challenge. You know, there's guys who do ice baths. I'm pretty sure that sucking a dick is easier than getting in an ice bath. Because there's people who enjoy sucking dicks. There's nobody who enjoys freezing to death. No. I've never done either, so I don't know. But yeah, what else do I have? I'll always remember Alec Baldwin for playing that asshole in Cat in the Hat. Also for shooting that girl. Sorry, woman. Stupid. Matt called me Ari Kaplan earlier. I think he thought that was my name. I don't know, I feel like I look and act like I could be a guy named Ari Kaplan. And I am Jewish. Any Hindus here? I've noticed that like Jews and Hindus get along really well. I think it's because they both have beef with Muslims. I don't know. Thanks. Thank you for that. In the corner. I appreciate it. I feel it brought me back into the moment. I was like, what the fuck am I saying up here? And then the that dragged me right back to reality. Yeah, I don't know. Growing up Jewish in New England is weird. We only had one pizza shop we could go to, and they also had sushi. I don't know why every kosher pizza place also has to have sushi. It's the one stop. I don't know what it is. Jews love sushi. It's crazy. I don't know. But wait, oh yeah, okay. So that we had this place. It was like the one place. And one time, I took a field trip from camp to this pizza place in Boston, and it was all New York kids, and they were all shitting on the pizza. They were like, "This shit sucks. It's the worst pizza we've ever had." And there was this one kid from France who had tears in his eyes because it was the greatest pizza he ever had. He was like, "This is the best pizza I've ever had." It was crazy. Did you guys know that pizza in France sucks? Did you guys know that? I mean, I guess it's not their thing. You know, I don't know. What the fuck am I even saying up here? Yeah, every time I meet Germans, they all have the same story. It's always their ancestors were the only people in the village who were not, you know, who hid Jews in their basement. It's always, I've never met somebody who was on the other side of it. Yeah. I'm kind of scared. I kind of wanted to say that in a German accent, but I'm a little scared because I feel like I suck at the. I'm just gonna. They'd be like, "Yeah, our ancestors." No, that's not a German accent. What is that? That's like Swedish. Yeah, our ancestors. Yeah, say he's the Jews in the basement. No, now that's kind of German. Say he's a Jew. Yeah, those are the ones that. I can't. You're an accent coach. I'll pay you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like other dudes named Ari. I don't like it. I don't know. It's because like in school growing up, there was this other kid named Ari, and he was like way better at everything than me. So anytime people would say his name, it was like Ari. I would turn around. It was never for me. So I have this thing. I don't know. None of you were named Ari, right? It's okay if you are, but this, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I told you guys my dad's super old, right? No. He's a Holocaust survivor. That's a fact. My dad survived the Holocaust, which means his bedtime stories were way different than the ones other kids got. Like other kids got bananas in pajamas, and I got the boy in the striped pajamas. Yeah. Are you guys all depressed because of the shit I'm talking about? I don't know. Is my effect on people depression? Is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know. I see the Holocaust in everything, dude. I met this girl who had numbers tattooed on her arm. Apparently she was just really into Squid Games. I don't know, I deal with the intergenerational Holocaust trauma by smoking a lot of weed. That's why my favorite holiday is 4/20. Also happens to be Hitler's birthday. I celebrate the same way he did, by burning some J's. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. I do speak Hebrew, which means I can read people's stupid tattoos. Like Steph Curry, the NBA player, he has a Hebrew tattoo of his last name on his wrist, but it happens to spell the rabbinic word for semen. I feel like when he got the tattoo, he was like, this doesn't mean anything inappropriate, right? And the Israeli tattoo artist was like, no, it's very appropriate. You are greatest shooter of all time. Give a go for Matt, everybody.
Ari Shield, fantastic. You're so right about, because I live in Midwood and there's all these sushi places at kosher pizza. So it's like, there's this place near my house named Jerusalem Pizza. It's amazing. Give it up one more time for Ari Shield. Hilarious. All right, so we're closing it out. Thank you guys. Well, I'm going to come up at the very end, maybe do a little nothing. But we're you know, this next person is a very talented writer. I had no idea. I just thought they were Ashley's friend and hated me, but they're really a good writer. And get ready for Noah Jacobs, everybody, and Henri.
I'm beating the allegations. I don't hate Matt. Where did he get that from? I want Matt and Ashley to come up with me.
Yeah.
Okay. You want the song now?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what is it?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not actually. We're just closing out with a cover song because this is me and Ashley's last week at KGB. Forever. Well, until.
Forever until I rebrand as a musician.
Yeah.
Not really. Improv after college, but I thought that the actors had to
You just don't want the regular version?
No, I think we can do the karaoke version.
Are you ready?
Yeah, like the regular version.
Yeah, you want the regular. You don't want the
That's
very
There is a light and it never goes out at KGB.
Ah, yeah.
I just want to.
I remember when, do you remember that night we were walking to Henri and Hudson, and it was like, me and Penelope, we were like singing the song.
Take me out tonight.
Past
banquet. It's the same brewing tradition since 1873. Start your legacy.
I'll be alone each and every night while you're away, the to ride.
Thank you all for coming out. It is over. The Easy Paradise and tonight you're liberated. We'll see you next Monday. We will see Ashley in September. All right, thank you. We're getting pizza downstairs. Sign up for next week. Godspeed, Hannah Packman. Well, we're so glad to have you. That's gonna do it. It's Weezer summer, everybody. Go forth and be Weezer. Somebody approached me at Eddie's reading, wondering where they recognized my face from. They seemed disappointed. It was from being open mic host at KTV. Whoa, 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 whoa. The advances of medical science. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you all for coming out. I can't listen to this fiddler. I need the real Weezer.